10 months ago, Dane stood in the spotlight and told the world he was fighting ALS. Today, the Hollywood community is mourning a loss that feels far too soon. At just 53, the man millions knew as McSteamy has passed, and what happened in those final months reveals a story far deeper than fame, far heavier than headlines. The announcement came Thursday, February 19th. A statement from Dane's family, shared with People, confirmed he died surrounded by his wife, his daughters, and close friends. They called his battle courageous. They highlighted his passion for ALS awareness. And they asked for privacy. But behind those carefully chosen words lies a journey that reshaped not just his career, but how we see celebrity, struggle, and second acts. Because Dane wasn't supposed to be a star. He was a water polo player in high school who stumbled into acting after his season ended. He moved to Los Angeles with $40 in his pocket, spent the next 8 years partying, and landed bit parts on shows like Saved by the Bell and Roseanne. Then, in 2006, everything changed. He walked onto the set of Grey's Anatomy as Dr. Mark Sloan, charming, complicated, undeniably sexy. Fans reacted instantly. The network reacted faster. What was meant to be a guest arc became a defining role. And Dane, he leaned in. He told Glamour he felt an artistic obligation to embrace the character's sensual energy, because, honestly, a lot of that guy was him. But here's what the cameras didn't show. Behind the McSteamy image, Dane was struggling. In a 2024 interview on Armchair Expert, he dropped a bombshell: "I didn't leave so much as I think I was let go." He was open about addiction at the time, about painkillers after a sports injury, about rehab in 2011. He didn't blame Shonda Rhimes, he called her really great, but he hinted at a harder truth. He'd become very expensive, and the man they'd hired wasn't the man they had anymore. That exit didn't end his career, but it forced a reinvention, and reinvention meant facing his personal life head-on. He married actress Rebecca Gayheart in 2004. They welcomed 2 daughters. Then, in 2009, a leaked nude video involving Dane, Gayheart, and a third person hit the internet. The fallout was intense. Years later, Dane told People he regretted getting the person I love most wrapped up in all that. But wait, in 2019 he walked that back. Hard. He told Glamour, "Was it a mistake? Absolutely not. 3 consenting adults. His wife included. I have no regrets, nor do I make any apologies for my life experience." That shift, from regret to resolve, tells you everything about the man he became. Because the next chapter wasn't about playing sexy doctors. It was about playing broken ones. In EUPHORIA, Dane took on Cal Jacobs, a family man with a secret life, teetering on the edge of morality. He told Men's Health the role was freeing. Why? Because Cal wasn't a fantasy. He was fragile, human, misunderstood. And Dane hit every note. It wasn't just a comeback, it was a statement. "I'm not the guy you remember. I'm the actor you underestimated." Then, in 2025, he shared the fight of his life, an ALS diagnosis. Instead of hiding, he went public. Instead of stepping back, he advocated. He used his platform to push for research, for awareness, for hope. And through it all, his daughters Billy and Georgia remained the center of his world. Think about that. A man who spent years being labeled a sex symbol, who battled addiction, who reinvented himself on screen, spent his final months focused on legacy, on family, on making a difference for strangers facing the same battle. Here's the detail that adds another layer. In March 2025, Rebecca Gayheart filed to dismiss their 2018 divorce. The timing raises questions. Was reconciliation in the works? Was it about protecting the family during his illness? We may never know. And maybe that's okay. Because what we do know is this: Dane's story isn't just about how he died. It's about how he lived. Accidentally famous, openly flawed, relentlessly evolving. So when you hear his name now, what do you see? The smirk of McSteamy? The intensity of Cal Jacobs? Or the quiet courage of a father fighting a disease with no cure? using his voice while he still could? Fans are already flooding social media with tributes, clips, memories. But the most powerful takeaway might be simpler. He asked for nothing in return. Just awareness. Just privacy for his girls. Just a chance to make the fight matter. And that's the twist nobody saw coming. The man who spent years being looked at ended up asking us to look deeper. At the disease. At the struggle. At the humanity behind the headline. Eric Dane is gone. But the conversation he started? That's just beginning.